Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo 5. Previous episode we did the AMG Driving Academy Advanced event. The 300 SL on the wet Nürburgring. We still have to do it in the SLS, much faster car in the wet on the Nürburgring. But that is locked. We are only level 21, so we have to wait a bit. But we can do the, we will be doing now the Jeff Gordon Nascar School Advanced level, which is level 21. And also Top Gear Test Track Advanced level, which is I think level 19. But in between episodes, I forgot, I should have done that at the end of the previous episode. From the AMG Driving Academy, we got 3 rewards, pretty cool ones. 3 Mercedes cars, a small A160, not that special. But the C63 AMG 08 and the SLS AMG 2010 are of course pretty epic to get. Although honestly I find the rewards a little bit too generous. I would also like to have a bit more stricter game economy, because if you really have to make decisions about your money and really have to go certain routes to obtain more expensive cars, etc., to really grind a bit for it, you get much more attached. It will be much more valuable to actually obtain then the car that you want, instead of just getting after one event 3 cars in your garage. Then it makes the whole experience, how weird it may seem, but much cheaper. If everything is for free, it's less valuable, so to say. But that's maybe my old school perspective on that. I prefer to have to work and earn something instead of just getting it for free. And that is also the problem with modern Gran Turismo games. It is all dumbed down. They try to appeal to everybody, but thereby appealing to no one. There's too many cars that you just randomly get. It's, at least that's my impression. I like the old school Gran Turismos, where you really have a very limited budget and you have to really make wise choices to have an efficient route through the campaign. With upgrades that you buy, the cars that you buy, and you don't have limitless money. You don't get all these free prize cars for one event. I mean, prize cars are fine in itself, but just and I don't think we are getting that many cars in this game so far. But now from this event, it does worry me a bit that going forward we will be getting way more cars, and that then totally makes the credit system, the game economy, redundant if you already get all your cars for free anyways. But yeah, maybe that's just me. And I do think there are some really expensive cars in the game, so even if I already almost have like 2 million credits, I can lose it with one car buy probably. So then we will be poor again and we have to work to earn some money for the next buys. But yeah, so sorry, this is me just rambling a bit. Cool music. Here we go. Advanced Jeff Gordon Nascar School. Alright, what are it? Race day. In the last 2 laps, Raceway Daytona, last 2 laps. Alright, in NASCAR, the position at which you enter the field after a pit stop is crucial and can greatly affect how events develop. Here you will be experiencing this for real. Leave the pits and join the pack, then use drafting to overtake as many of your opponents as possible before you reach the finish line. Alright, I do really like that. It's a totally different discipline, this drafting. Although in these Jeff Gordon school, you're just in a fixed car. I remember one race where I was in a very underpowered car. I think that was just in the A-Spec career modes. It was also more or less a drafting race, but it's especially fun. If you're in an underpowered car, you can still win because you are constantly slipstreaming. That was a really fun race, I remember. But yeah, that will not. Yeah, in this event, it is all predetermined, so you cannot really choose an underpowered car yourself. But it can still be quite challenging, I am sure. There is no guidance here for this one. Alright, traction control is off by default. Alright, so there's not much to prepare. We just get out of the pitch and we pit.
Get ready.
And we will slipstream. This is going to be pretty annoying if you have to do this 10 times. You have to wait 10 times through the pit stop animation. Although it's a pretty cool animation. Here we go. Fuck me, I don't have slipstream. Wait, we have quite a quick car. I was still in the mindset of being in an underpowered car, but... This is going pretty well. Oh fuck, I forgot. Super direct steering. Right, I have to watch out for other cars being in my slipstream now. Alright, that was
awesome driving.
That was super easy. Alright, let's watch the replay. It will not be that long, it's just to get into the NASCAR.
Ready.
cool, the whole roll cage being modeled. Also the gear lever, actually you really see him switching into a gear. Man, it's such a cool game. It was a pretty short event. Alright, the last 2 laps of Indy is coming up, I think. Race day Indy last 2 laps. A full course caution forces drivers to slow down and hold their current position. For this end of the race challenge, you will be starting near the rear of the pack as the full course caution is lifted. Use the drafting technique to gain positions and finish the race in first place. Remember, all hard collisions will result in immediate disqualification. Juan Montoya, I saw his name. That was also the Formula 1 driver, right? Guess he went to Nascar afterwards. Here we go.
Are you ready? 2 to go.
Holy shit, sorry. Quite a sharp corner, actually. We only have 2 laps, god damn it. This is a ridiculously short, small oval. Fucking hell. Probably lost it over there.
Did you mess up somewhere?
God damn it.
Ready? Green flag, go!
Too much lifting off, so annoying.
Uh-oh. Now you've done it.
You really cannot touch them. Graze, you
Ready?
cannot even graze them. That was by accident.
2 to go.
Cool livery, the Best Buy one. And that's also that Smarties car, I think. Really like that livery. Almost bumped into that car. They are probably the official liveries if they have the real Nascar license in this game. They're real life companies. I think the Formula 1 car in this game also has like the official Shell.
Hey, are you alright?
Fuck my life. I didn't.
Ready.
Alright, but it also has the official sponsors on it. Makes it much more immersive. Energizer batteries really help with the immersion. These real life liveries.
Did you mess up somewhere?
Fuck me, man. Seriously,
Get ready.
I think they are bumping into me instead of me bumping into them. I already passed them.
2 to go.
I do like this event. Alright, slipstream, here I come. They're pretty slow in the corners. But you really have to watch out for accidentally grazing them. Alright, now I have to watch out that they don't slipstream me.
Great job, wow!
Alright, that was pretty fun. Not too hard, but also pretty fun rule that you are just not allowed to touch the other cars at all.
Are you ready? Two to go.
Sound is also pretty okay for an older Gran Turismo game. Alright, pretty damn cool. Last event. This is the advanced tier, but it's not that difficult. Which is nice, we can make a bit of progress. Race day, Daytona, last 2 laps. A full course caution forces drivers to slow down and hold their current position. For this end of the race challenge, you will be starting near the rear of the pack and the full course caution is lifted. Use the drafting technique to gain positions and finish the race in first place. Be careful at these high speeds. Even the slightest mistake will cause you to lose control and crash into the tracks, barriers or other drivers. Now I see the layout actually. I thought in Indy, the one that we just did, somehow I was thinking that 2 corners were more open, less tight than the opposite end of the track, but it's not the case. They were all the same corners. That's really weird that I was thinking that. And that's the same with Daytona, only we have a little kink in the straights on one side, which we will be doing now. And the text for these two, the guidance text at the top, is identical, pretty sure. No, there's one extra. Be careful at these high speeds. Even the slightest mistakes will cause you to lose control. Alright, only the last sentence is different. Oh, fuck my life, it's so annoying if you accidentally overshoot your selection. But in the emulator, the loading times are quite quick, so it's not the end of the world. Here we go, no more kidding around.
Ready? Go, go, go!
Alright, alright. Right, I think this track is indeed totally full throttle. As opposed to Indy, where you have to lift off. But we're not having the connection. This is not a win anymore. Alright, we need the connection. We need the slipstream.
Ready? Go, go, go!
Why is he so much quicker? Goddammit. Are we close enough? I think we are. Nice. Alright, quite a bit of slowdown in the emulator. Lots going on. Screen. We are in the final lap. Ah, that was
Great
a close
job.
call.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. It was a close one, but a win is a win.
Ready? Two to go.
I wonder, did these cars have like weird intakes over here, like pipes? But the engine is not in the rear, right? I don't even think there will be that much air coming in over there. Probably most air will just fly right past the car. This is probably some vent for the... Looks to be like... What the hell? Can't I... Alright, it's a little bit glitching out. Looks like gas tanks, or a gas tank over there. I have no idea where these tubes with air go through. They seem to go through the floorboard, through to the rear. Maybe it's like the ventilation of the of some kind of system at the rear, but I do expect that these cars are front engined. Alright, let's quickly check that. So we do Nascar engine in front or rear. Nascar racers have their engines in the front because trad. I guess that means tradition. Alright, let's assume it is some ventilation. Oh shit, stuff going on.
Ready. Green, green, green.
cars also have like asymmetrical spoilers. I think it has like this lip at the left rear side of the car, which it doesn't have on the right side. Asymmetrical arrow items. I don't know. I think I read somewhere that somebody said on the forum Gran Turismo 5 doesn't capture speed very well. I think it captures speed very well. These cars feel like they're going pretty quick. And also inside the car. It's not that I was ever had the feeling like, oh, where are we going fast or what are we going slow? I really like this Smarties livery. We won by a mere car length, I guess. But that concludes the Jeff Gordon Nascar school. All golds. Pretty nice. This one we already had all golds. We are going to continue with the Kugelwagen on the Top Gear test track. But before doing that, we are going to collect some rewards. You completed the Jeff Gordon NASCAR School special event with all bronze. Classic muscle car gift card. With all gold trophies. NASCAR gift card coupon. Nice, we get a NASCAR. All silver modern muscle car gift card coupon. So we have 3 coupons. Oh my god, that stick is so... My D-pad stick on the wheel, it's not accurate. Right, Dodge Charger, pretty cool. Happy with that one, although it could be that I already have one, I don't know. Let's quickly check that out. Let's sort. I think I bought some kind of an, maybe it was a Plymouth Cuda, some kind of old American muscle, and we drove it on that Italian track. Monza, I think it is. I don't see it here actually. Ah, it should have been marked as favorites. Because we drove it. Marked all the cars that we drove as favorites. Ah wait, that could have been, I'm not sure, it could have been a test, a license test. Yeah, so I don't have that car yet. By the way, speaking of marking cars as favorites, where is that Mercedes? This one, we drove it in the academy. We did have a wing, but yeah, we pretty much used it extensively. So we will now be reading the description, and then we have driven it and we read up on it. And then I will mark it as done with the favorite icon. So here we go, the SLS AMG with its gull-wing doors, reminiscent of the classic 300 SL, debuted in the 2009 Frankfurt Motor Show as a super sports car built from the ground up by AMG. In Japan it was shown for the first time in September of the same year, not at a motor show but at the Gran Turismo booth of the Tokyo Game Show. That's pretty cool. It is often thought of as a successor to the SLR McLaren, but the body structures of the two cars are very different. In the SLS AMG, the high-cost carbon monocoque body was abandoned for a new all-aluminum body, and the weight of the bare monocoque is only 241 kg. At a total weight of just over 1600 kg, It is undoubtedly very light for a car that exceeds 4600 millimeter in length and powered by a V8 engine. The engine mounted front midship is a new 6.3 liter V8 with dry sump lubrication, dubbed the M159, internally in the company. Its maximum output is 563 horsepower at 6800 RPM, with a maximum torque of 479.5 feet-pounds at 4750 RPM. And the transmission is a newly developed 7-speed dual-clutch transmission in a transaxle layout. Alright, if I only knew what that means, transaxial layout for transmission. I guess it is perpendicular to the front wheel drive, the drive shaft or something. The drive shaft and torque tube are made of carbon fiber. The driving modes can be set to Comfort, Sports, Sport Plus and Manual and Launch Start. Manufacturer specs boast 0 to 100 km/h, acceleration in 3.8 seconds with a maximum speed of 317 km/h. The static weight distribution is optimal at 4753, giving it superb handling performance befitting a super sports car. 50 years from the birth of the first 300 SL, the SLS AMG is packed with the history of Mercedes sports cars and the DNA of AMG. I find it a very well succeeded reimagination of a classic icon sports car. Just like the Mini was so well done, the Fiat 500 I think was pretty well done. Although the Mini now, when it was first released, I found it a good reimagination, but then as it developed, it became way too big and now I don't like the car anymore. I also don't really like the people that drive it. It's just not really, it's a little bit too hip for my taste, so to say. But overall, as far as reimagining older cars into a modern jacket that still has the flair of the original, I do find the Fiat 500 was a very successful re-release and beautifully designed, and also the Mini and also this Mercedes. And there are probably some more cars that I'm forgetting now. Although in itself I don't really like the re-release concept. Just like with games being re-released. Personally I like, especially in games, if it's the exact same game. You can do a sequel but make like new levels or something. Doing a re-release just with updated graphics, etc., I find that a cheap way of making money. It's just the easy way out. And with cars, yeah, I don't know. You can build on an older car, but it's also nice to just design something from scratch. But I do understand it, because there are already so many car designs. It's probably it gets harder and harder to come up with something new. But yeah, long story short, I really like this re-release of the 300 SL, so to say. Yeah, now we will mark it as done. What else do we get? A modern muscle car. I don't find this that modern, honestly, but I do like it. Again, I'm a little bit bummed out that we're getting so many cars now. There's no need to buy a car anymore. So what is the use of the economy if you get all these cars for free? Give me one car per event, not three. I find it a little bit too much, if I'm honest. Especially if they're expensive cars. Like we are now getting a Nascar car. Nice! We got the Smarties one. I like that livery the best, honestly. Right, this one. Yeah, it's a 500,000 credits car. It's pretty damn expensive. So yeah, I don't mind that much, but I prefer to just buy them myself. Then you get more connection to the car. Here, this one is 200. Alright, but I do think there will be cars if we want to really get all the cars. This one is also way too cheap, of course. It's the same as the modern one, a little bit more expensive, but it is cheaper than the SLR McLaren, makes no sense. By the way, cool that this car is in the game as well, I forgot about it. By the way, which year is that one? 09. And this one? 010. Alright, so it's really like a direct successor, almost in time. It's the next year. I thought the SLR McLaren was way older, actually. But yeah, I do think there are cars in the game that are like super expensive. Let's see over here. So we still need the credits for something. Is there anything super expensive here now? It's so weird. Now my D-pad stick is working perfectly fine. Other times it's not working at all when I press down. Right, the tank car. Yeah, this one for example. Pretty expensive. It is still, I think, a normal car, but I do think that carburetor looks a little bit more detailed than it was in GT4. So I do think they made slight improvements to the regular normal cars. So not the premium car models. Yeah, for the rest, they're all pretty cheap. And that's a little bit a problem I really find. I already have 2.5 million now. And there are some expensive cars here and over there. But still, I can buy them all with the money that I have now. Not the tank car, so I think you can win that tank car as well. I'm not sure whether that's GT4 or GT5 as well, but I do think you can win it. Alright, but I'm rambling. Let's continue with the Kubelwagen race. Which should be pretty fun. Participate in a special race on a special airfield-based track, the Top Gear test track. The track itself is on a runway and it is therefore very wide, but also has a twisting technical section marked by tires, and even crosses over itself halfway through. Who will emerge as the winner of this thrilling race on this unique and challenging track? Pretty funny that they put this car in there, I must say. 1944, time flies. Only 20 years and it will be a century ago. Right, I find it a bit weird that a car like this has traction control. Why isn't that disabled? I don't understand. Alright, here we go. No more kidding around. Haha, funny. Man, it looks pretty detailed. It's actually a premium car. Right. There was some other car. I think coming in from, yeah, there are other cars driving. That's so funny. So we can crash into each other. Man, this is a funny event. Here, there they come. On the other side. Right, that's like Russian roulette. Ah, no, now we are all in the same direction, it seems. Ah, no, we're not. I think the other cars are somewhere else now. So we will probably be crossing them again. Assuming this is a 2-lap race, maybe. Pretty damn funny. So the guy over there with his Volkswagen logo. Ah, there are the other cars. Man, this is so funny. Ah, fuck me. I didn't fail. He pushed me off track. Alright, this is an hilarious concept, I find. Oh shit, I'm forgetting to shift. Oh shit, it crashed. Right, this doesn't happen that often, but the emulator actually crashed. Alright, that's a bummer, but I can actually restart it while the recording continues. I will just try that. Let me check. Oh wait, it is still running at 60 frames per second. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it crashed. But it's a weird crash. It seems like a soft lock or something. Anyways, I am going, if it doesn't work, then this will be the end of the episode, but I'm pretty sure it will work. I can just close the whole game window and then restart the emulator, and somehow the recording then just resumes again, which is pretty funny. So here we go. Alright, I think, I'm not sure, but I think that I see the icon of Shadowplay as it was. So I think now the game window popped back up after the emulator unloaded itself, and I pressed restart. So I'm pretty sure we are just back in the recording. So it is now reloading. I do hope that that event is not that it is not a structural crash in that event. Don't know. But this is the first time that really the emulator crashes for me. So that is in, I don't know, 20 episodes or something of more than 1 hour. I think I played way more than 20 hours. That is pretty good, I would say. And it could also be because I changed the setting actually to the driver wake up delay setting. I set it to default. While another guy had it a little bit, that could have a little bit performance impact. Putting that a bit lower, or the driver wake up delay a little bit delayed, more that there's a little delay. But it could help with stability. Maybe I should revert it back to how that other guy had it, from which I took settings. Anywho, I wonder, I don't think I saved, so we'll probably have to redo those car tickets. Or did I save? Yeah, alright, nice. Or at least it did say, either I saved, I don't really remember, or it was an autosave. But we don't have to do the car tickets anymore. And now I'm curious, can we see how long we played? We've driven 2300 kilometers. I was thinking more actually. What is this? Are these all the cars that you have? I guess so. Or these are only the premium cars maybe? No. These are all the cars I think that I've bought, but I have more cars because I also have those DLC cars, the Chrome line, or whatever they're called. Yeah, the Chrome line and the Stealth line. But I will not be using them until I buy the respective cars in-game. Otherwise it will just be cheating. Having 10 super powerful cars for free. Anywho, doesn't really say playtime. But maybe it says over here. Also not really. We don't have that many outfits yet. Alright, this is fine. Also, I did have that profile picture, but that doesn't really save, I think. It's just like an anonymous avatar to the top left. I used to have this one, which looks pretty cool, I must say. I'm not sure that whether it's saving. Anyways, probably linked to the online services, which are offline, so that's maybe why it resets. I don't understand. Normally these games have quite some statistics. But not here, which is really weird. I would have expected that there would be somewhere where it says time played. Oh man, I remember doing a race in this one that was pretty hard. I think it was on, not Deep Forest, but the Trial Mountain. No. God damn it, which track was that? I don't remember. I always mix up some of those original track names. Anyways, yeah. I don't know how long I've been playing. Man, it looks so good, this game. It wouldn't surprise me if it's like hidden, weirdly hidden somewhere here. No. Like time plates. There are a lot of wheels supported. Nope. Nothing here. What were we doing? We were doing the special events, and we are also quickly going to look at one track that I forgot the name of. That we did a race in that little Kai car. It was not the high speed ring, Trial Mountain, I think it was. Or not, no, not Trial Mountain. Deep Forests. Ah, it was Deep Forest. I was mixing up in my... I thought that Deep Forest was the Grand Valley layout, but no. Or wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was Deep Forest. It was a really fun race. We've driven on quite a lot of tracks already. Not these two. These are DLC tracks, but I don't think there are events, career events on these ones. Maybe they were added, I don't know, later on. Later, further in the career. No idea. Anyways, I can say all these tracks, they are amazing. The original tracks in Gran Turismo, in all Gran Turismos, they just really have a knack of designing fun courses with exhilarating sections, if you ask me. And also fun events, because I have to say this event is hilarious. And let's hope it doesn't crash again. Alright, here we go. Right, we're going perfectly fine. Slipstreaming. Out of the way, rascal. Who do you think you are? Holy shit, almost got hit by that car over there. Alright, at least you can bump a little bit into each other without disqualification. Although I almost went a little bit too much over the track edge there. I think I was very close to disqualification. Right, now let's be careful not to be hit off track by the others. Man, this is so funny. I find it hilarious. When the description of this Top Gear test track said that it crosses in over itself, I was already thinking like that would be super dangerous. Like having an unsupervised crossing. On a racetrack, and there's actually an event that makes it happen. Super funny. Alright, that didn't go that well. This went pretty well. So funny. I really enjoy this. This is peak Gran Turismo for me. Quirkiness. Right, looking good so far, unless we now are being overtaken. I don't know. Yes, I think we are. Or at least he tries. Right, we have another lap. Who knows? No. We won. Really funny little event I found. Exactly the kind of quirkiness that you don't find in any other game. God damn it, I think it again crashed. Fuck me. So now it doesn't save probably. We have to do it again. Alright, there is something buggy going on with this one. God damn it. Ah, no. Nice. I just pressed the button. Oh. No, that's not what we want. But I saw that that loading wheel and I just pressed the button and it went away. Alright, I was a bit afraid it crashed again, but it didn't. Fuck me, I wanted to watch the replay. Alright, yeah, I do want to watch the replay. I'm gonna race it one more time. Because it is just, I don't think we will have that many events on the top gear track anymore. So just to, I mean, it is a short race. Just for fun. Maybe only the replay is what was bugging us. Don't know. Holy shit, that was a close call. That went totally wrong. I should have taken the insides. Fucking hell. Alright, I wonder if I can still win actually. With quite a gap. Alright, but here we come. I'm just not going to lift off here. Or slightly. Fuck me, I don't think we can win anymore. It's all because in that corner that we are now approaching in the first lap, I took the outside instead of the inside, which was just dumb. Although we are gaining nicely. Right, we can still win it. Alright, taking the insides like a madman. Now we have to be careful, we will not be pushed off track. Ah, we actually got a little bump in the rear. Thank you very much. Maybe we will even improve our time over the previous builds. Here we go. And I'm not going to, just for fun, are not lifting off. Right, there we go. In the pockets. What is the time? 4:41, 4:90. I think that is basically the exact same time. I'm not sure. 4:41, 4:90. Alright, is it working? Yes, it is. Nice. This is hilarious. This is really, it fits the whole Top Gear track as well. Like the dry British humor. A little bit faulty towers or black adder or what had you. Hello kind of humor. I do find it a weird design. I understand for military purposes, the ground clearance, etc. And it's probably made for easy repairs, etc. So yeah, so maybe I do understand the design. It's probably also made to clear, I don't know where the exhaust is, but maybe also some deeper puddles of water. The exhaust I think are pretty high up. Yes, so it's really made to traverse pretty deep bodies of water. Man, these graphics, they hold up so well, in my view. I find it often looks better than GT7. It just looks more realistic. Don't know what it is. It's just the whole cohesion of the image. Here, but that other car, that seems to be an amphibious, indeed, I was thinking that's a different type of car. So there's another Second World War car in the game as well. That's an amphibious vehicle, that other batch of cars. It makes it even more funny. Here, we can do like, we go back a bit, buy some time, and then we go to types of cars. No, we can only, I guess, select the Kubo wagons, not the other ones. But the other ones, that's a pity. They were different cars altogether. I think they were amphibious vehicles. Danger, stop when lights show. Right. And there we go. Anyways, very fun. Let's quickly see if we can see these other cars as well. Yes, there they are. They are different. They're 100% different. Here, that are the other cars. Which I'm not sure, but look like amphibious vehicles to me. Right, it was pretty amazing. And we are going pretty good. We completed the Top Gear test track events, the Jeff Gordon Nascar School, the Gran Turismo experience. And the AMD Driving Academy, we still have one event to do when we reach level 24. And then the other special events, the karting ones, we still have to do. Alright, we got an XFR 010, I have no idea what it is. Jaguar. Ah, just a regular car, nice. That's what I like about this game. Also so many regular cars. Alright, so we did the special events. Before that, we did a license test, so we are going in the next episode for a new level or tier in the A-Spec career. We already did the amateur series and the beginner, all gold. We are going with the professional series in the order as they come. So we will be starting with the mini challenge in the next episode. The entry requirements are mini, any mini. Man, there are quite a lot of minis in this game. 2011, 7, 5, 2 and 98. And I don't think I have a mini in the garage. Alright. Nope. So we can maybe already buy that now. Let's buy a mini. I prefer, by the way, a bit underpowered just for an extra challenge. So let's see, what was the PP? 390. Everything is more or less 390. Alright, any mini here? I don't see a mini. Alright, we have a Cooper S 2005, we have a Mini Cooper S 2007. Here, this is what I meant with that, what I was rambling about the re-release of cars. That I like that Mercedes SLS. And what I said about the Mini, the first Mini, I don't know if this was the first one. I find it a very nicely done reimagination. But then look at this one. Here, this has like fun little headlights. And here the car becomes bigger, it becomes the more retarded front ends, if you ask me. Also this one, I really don't like these anymore. It's the original one has the best styling, if you ask me. Compared to the also, yeah, the cuteness, the how do you call it, quirkiness of the original Mini. This one captures that. This one doesn't, in my view, or at least less so. And also these Countrymen, they are really, if you look at them, they're really big cars. This is not a Mini anymore. This is just some kind of a people carrier. So we will not be taking the Countryman for sure. By the way, earlier I saw on a YouTube video that somebody had a button to make the rotation of the cars in the showroom quicker. I think that is only possible in arcades, not in... I did find it somewhere. I think it was an arcade, unfortunately, not here. Right, I just wanted to see the rear lights. Right, no, I don't really like the design. So we have a 403, that's way too much. So we have a 395 Cooper 2005 or the 2007 or the 2005. And we are for sure gonna go with this one. Alright, each time that we buy a new car, we also read it. In the latter half of the 1990s, famed sports car manufacturer BMW purchased the branding and manufacturing rights to the Mini brand and resurrected the Mini Cooper in 2001. This new Mini was a bit larger than the classic model of yesteryear, measuring 3655mm, 1690mm and 1455mm, overall length, width and height respectively. But BMW kept the car's spirit intact thanks to the quirky styling cues that were reminiscent of the original 1959 model. These included a cute face, highlighted by large round headlights and a square front grille and boxy silhouette. The performance-oriented version in the new Mini lineup was the Cooper S. The power plant in the standard Mini was the Pentagon, a 1.6 liter single overhead cam inline-4, developed in cooperation between BMW and Chrysler, while the Cooper S got an intercooled supercharger bolted onto its power plants. The large air intake on the model's hood being a dead giveaway of forced induction. The supercharger accounted for an additional 53 horsepower and 52.5 feet-pound of torque over the stock engine for a grand total of 168 horsepower and 162.3 feet-pound of torque. It came mated to a slick shifting 6-speed manual gearbox. This made the Cooper S one of the most fun to drive front engine FF compact cars in the marketplace. It was a testament to the German company that effectively instilled the car's British heritage into the new Mini Cooper. Yeah, it is very well done, I find. Let's buy it. That's a bit annoying. I think in a tuning shop where you can paint your car, you don't see the potential colors that you select, that you didn't buy yet. You don't see it on the full car. You see it only on a little tiny model, which is really annoying because yeah, you really need to see it on the full car to really appreciate the color in relation to the car, I find. Anywho, I find this blue racing green is cool, but we already had a racing green car earlier. I find this blue color pretty fun, or this white as well, but let's just go with blue. Let's already mark the car as favorite. We read it and we will for sure be driving it, so that I don't forget it later on. So that indicates that the car is done, which separates it from the car that we still have to drive and read. Because the aim is to have every car read and driven, description read and driven on track. But anyways, that will be for the next episode. Guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Hope to see you there in the next one. For the meantime, don't forget, never forget, you yourself as well, always do keep on gaming, Slater.